Hello everyone. So today in my YouTube channel I will going to start the Git lecture. Git a version controlling system. How you can control the version of a code that changed by your team member and how you can learn a Git. A famous standard website that is O'Reilly everyone knows. In this website you can go and you can learn with a hands-on. Any new beginner they can learn easily with the hands-on and with a proper instruction. So here in this website you can learn by doing. So here we can learn by doing. So in order to start, what you need to do it, you just need to type katagoda.com course git. So when you go to this site, you can see this screen is appearing. And when this screen is appear, you need to just click on this start scenario. In order to start the scenario, you need to click on the login. When you click on this login button, you can get several options. Let me show you. When you click on this several when you click on this login button, you see this several options. You can log in any one of this and you can start working. As I have already log in, and after login you will see this screen on your system. This is the first screen, so let's start working on that. So in order to start the git, I'm just click on this start scenario, and you can see this that with this platform you can see the steps. This step will guide you what command you need to learn and how you can run it. So now in order to run it, what you need to type it, you just need to type it whatever the instruction is written, and with that you can read it. So git is what? A git is a version control system that is used to manage and control the version. So suppose if in a company five people they are working, then anyone they can know it what changes done by the other team member. So let's start doing that. So here you can see it is written that to store a directory under version control system, you need to create a repo. Now I am creating the fresh repo. So for that you need to run the command git init. Let's do it. So when I run this command git init, I'm just pressing the enter. So you can see that it is created the repo inside it, and this repo is completely empty. And what is the path of that? Home scrapbook tutorial.git. So here once the git is created in the repo, this dot git, what does mean of this dot git, you can see here also. Whenever we create a repo, inside that a hidden file is there with the extension dot git. This hidden file contains the metadata about what information you have stored in this repo, what file you have stored in this repo. So we have done with this first step. Now in order to do the next step, just press this continue button, and this show solution button. When you click on this show solution, this is the solution that you have already typed. Means in case suppose if you have typed the wrong command, then this will show you. Like let's click on this, right? So as I have read the command carefully and I type it, so I don't need it. So let's click on this continue button. When you click on this continue button, you can see here that directory is already created, a repo is already created, and what you need to do it, now you want to, now working directory you need to create. Means working directory is already created, you just need to see the file that are present in this. So what you need to type it, here it is written git status, so we will type the git status command here. Now it is showing that on branch master no commit yet. It means that there is no file is added, and no commit means I have not saved any file here. In order to do that, now you read the complete this instruction and you can do it by hands on. Now here it is written that there is no commit, and in order to add a file you need to use git add file name to include in this particular home directory. Okay, now here it is written that all file are untracked by git, because now there is no file, right? Suppose if you want to save any file, so here right now only one file is present, hello world.js. If you want to add more file, then how you can do it, git add command, and you can add it. So now let's move to the next step. Now in order to move to the next step, like you can move to the back step also if you are not sure, and you can press the continue button. Now the third command is what file you want to edit here. Okay, so in order to add a file, we will use the command git add file to add the hello world js to the tagging area. This tagging area in the sense the area where your files are usually present. It is similarly a kind of repo which provide you a space where you save the file. So how you are going to save the file? Just follow the command git add. Oh, sorry, I have typing mistake. Just you need to add a hello. I write only hell, that's why it's giving an error. So just type it and press an enter. So you see now the file is added. Now the next step is what? Just type the git status and it will show you the status of your current directory. So when I edit, it's showing that no commit, and what new file is added currently, hello world.js, right? It is showing with the green color. It means that this file is already added. Now you can see the solution also. So the solution is like this and the git status, right? I've already done this step. Here I have done the I have added the file also. You can check this command I have run, and I am checking the status. So it is showing that I have not done any commit and I have only one file. Now let's move to the next step. In the next step, it is saying that like once the file has been added to the staging area, means the actual location where inside the repo where we usually keep the file, we need to commit it. And while commit it, you need to add a comment also. So what is the syntax of that? Git commit like hyphen m and the message that you want to edit. So what they will do it will move the file from a temporary staging area of the repository where the temporary file before going to commit is saved. It will move that file to the committed area. Means it will move from temporary location to your repo, to your repository where you want to save it. Like here, the temporary location, it will going to move it to this area, home scrapbook tutorial.git, right? So here let's run this, and you can read this command also in order to understand. If anything is not clear, you can read it here. Here it is written that they are moving the file from a staging, that is means temporary location of your repo to your actual repo where you usually save the file, and it will going to record the time, date, who is going to do author, and the commit. Author is usually the user account, means the account name. So let's do that. Git commit hyphen m message my first commit. Now you can give a space here. Now press enter. So when you press enter, it's showing that you have now committed. Now one file is changed, one insertion is done to the repo, and what insertion is done? Hello world JS. It is some ID that usually assigned in order to identify the commit ID, and it is a mode. So here we have done this step. Now each commit is assigned with a secure hash algorithm, means which will help you to find out the commit history, right? Means to when you have done the commit, so it will help you to go to the commit again. So when you do it, continue, please press continue button. And you can ignore also, like if you want to ignore any file out of the set of files, suppose you don't want to add it. Now what? Okay, let me check it, the git status first here. So on branch manager, nothing to commit, working tree clean, means it means that you have already committed and now nothing left to the commit. Now here with this git ignore command, what you will going to do? With this git ignore, What we usually do is, suppose out of set of five you have a five file. Okay, you have suppose four file, one two three four. You want to add only three file, you want to ignore this fourth one. Then with the help of git ignore we can do this. So git ignore, here also you can read this line by line, every comment is given, every instruction is given clearly, you can read it and you can learn it. So here it is saying that if you want to ignore any particular file, you don't want to commit it, then you can do it with the help of git ignore command. So if you want to, and suppose you want to see it that you don't want to add any file, you can see the solution also. If you are not comfortable, if you don't know, so you can see this command also. Like, let me hide the solution. It is saying you, first you need to do what it is. If it is not clear, you can just see the solution. It is saying you that just remove the, you don't want to add a temporary file. Suppose if tmp file is there, you don't want to add it, you can simply write it down, echo tmp file, which is my temporary file, and the git ignore command, and press the enter. This arrow button is used for enter, so just enter button. So here you have entered it. Now just type this command again, git ignore. Oh, I think I might have missed something. Okay, I have written the wrong here. I have not put the dot here. That's why it was giving an error. You can see, just press an arrow button, page up button. So you will come into the command that you have typed it. Now just I forgot to add a dot here. That's why it's giving an error. Now press enter. Now you type the another command, that is git add dot git ignore, and press enter. Now you type git commit. Means here we are doing what? Here I'm just ignoring my temporary file. I don't want to add a temporary file. So for that the command is this one. So here you can see, right? Now you can type the git status. Git status command will give you the status of your current commit, means current file. So here you can see that on your branch manager, you on your repo. Now the file that you have added is git ignore. So in this way you can see this, like you can remove the file, you can ignore the file that you don't want to edit, and you can see the solution, and with that you can move it. So that's it for today. You can practice this by click on this continue button and you can go ahead, and there are lot more exercises are there that you can practice it. So today we have seen how you can use a git command, git init, git status command, and how you can add a repo. Like we have seen that how you can add a hello world js file. That then we have seen that how you can add a git ignore, or how you can ignore a temporary file. If you like the video, then please subscribe my channel, lecture by Mr. Dominic. Thank you. Bye.